Intro 0 o'clock to 0:30. One night, in a silent cave, the world changed forever. A man seeking truth met the angel of God. This is how the message of Islam began. The cave of Hira 0:30 to 1:30. Muhammad, peace be upon him, often went to Cave Hira, a quiet spot on Mount Nur outside Mecca. There, he would sit in silence, reflecting on life, injustice, and the Creator. He was 40 years old when something extraordinary happened. The angel appears, 1:32 to 30. One night during Ramadan, the silence broke. A mighty figure, Angel Jibreel, appeared. He said, "Read." Muhammad replied, "I cannot read." The angel embraced him tightly and said again, "Read." This happened 3 times. Then came the first words of the Quran, "Read in the name of your Lord who created fear and comfort," to 32 4 o'clock. Shaken and frightened, Muhammad rushed down the mountain. He ran home to Khadijah, trembling. He said, "Cover me, cover me." She wrapped him in a blanket and listened. Khadijah, wise and supportive, believed him. She said, "Allah will never disgrace you. You help the poor, you care for others." She took him to her cousin, Waraqah ibn Nawfal, a Christian scholar. Confirmation of prophethood to 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Waraqah listened and said, "This is the same angel that came to Moses. You are the prophet of this nation." But he warned, "Your people will reject you. They will fight you." The journey had begun. The first Muslims, 5 o'clock to 6:30. Muhammad PBUH began to share the message in secret. The first to believe were those closest to him: Khadijah, his wife; Ali, his young cousin; Zayd, his adopted son; Abu Bakr, his loyal friend. One by one, others joined. They were few, but their faith was strong. The message of Islam, 6:30 to 7:30. The message was simple and powerful. Worship one God, Allah. No idols, no partners. Be just, be honest, be kind. Care for the poor and free the slaves. It threatened the rich and powerful in Makkah who controlled the idols. The opposition begins 7:30 to 9 o'clock. As Muhammad's message spread, the leaders of Quraysh grew angry. They mocked him. They called him a liar, a poet, a madman. They tried to bribe him with wealth and power. He refused. He said, "Even if you put the sun in my right hand and the moon in my left, I will never give up this mission." The strength of faith, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Though the pressure grew, the Prophet and his followers stood firm. They were beaten, insulted, and tortured, but their hearts held firm to truth. The light of Islam was spreading, slowly, but surely. Call to action, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. This was just the beginning of the struggle. What happens when the Quraysh begin to attack? What did the Prophet do to protect his people? Like, subscribe, and comment part 3 to continue the journey. The story of truth and courage continues.